Hello friends! Today we are going to be creating this really cute keepsake journal that you can keep for yourself or you can gift to a friend or a loved one. So we want to make sure that you are all set up and ready to go. So inside of your kits you're going to find a paper heart with some stickers on the back, a journal. Inside of a little baggie you're going to find some glue, a cute little bottle of glitter, a popsicle stick, and some stickers. So the first thing that we're going to want to do is make sure that you have all of your pieces ready to go, and then you're going to want to grab something to design with. So whether it's markers, colored pencils, or crayons, anything will work. And then I've also grabbed a pencil in case I want to draw something. Alright, so let's get started. This project is really fun. And the first thing that we're going to do is I'm going to push my journal up just a little bit, and I'm going to start with this really weird baggie that has some stripes on it. We're going to take the glue out of the baggie, and we just want to be really careful not to rip the baggie because we're going to need this for our project. These are double-sided sticker tape that runs across the baggie, so we don't want to peel any of the stickers off quite yet. The first step that we're going to do is we are going to take our bag and just roll down the edges of our bag just a little bit so that it makes a little pouch. And we just want to be careful of that sticky tape that's on the other side. Then we're going to take our glue and open up the top of the bottle. Inside, you're going to find Elmer's glue, which is a clear glue, which is the same kind of glue that you would use if you were making slime, which I love making, and we are going to have to create together because I know how to make all different kinds of slime, and I'm kind of a slime addict, so I think it's pretty cool. So I'm going to take the bag. Now that I've made a little pouch, I'm going to hold the bag in one hand, and I'm going to very carefully pour the glue into the bag. So it takes a little bit of patience. You can't be in a big hurry. And the glue is going to start to kind of drip into the bag. And the bag will kind of start to hold itself up. Now, if you'd like to, and you can ask for help if somebody's around you, you can use the popsicle stick to help you get the rest of the glue out into the bag. So I don't want to use a lot of glue and fill up my bag because I want this to lay pretty flat. So this jar holds about 1/4 ounce of glue. So I'm going to scrape that glue into the bag. And again, you can ask for help, or you can ask for a buddy to hold the bag for you while you're putting this glue on the inside. Okay. I'm just going to put the popsicle stick in here and set it off to the side with my lid, or you could put the lid back on the inside and you can throw that away. Alright, so my pouch is kind of sitting there open, and I love this part. There's all different colors of glitter, and this is just a cute little 1/4 ounce jar of glitter, and each of these have a little seal on the top of it. So I'm going to use about half of a container of glitter. I'm not going to dump the whole jar in there because it's going to be a bit much. I mean, it'll be hard to move the glitter around, and I want to be able to squish the glitter inside of the glue. If I put too much glitter, it'll be okay and it'll still work good, but it might be a little dry. So I'm going to hold the glitter in one hand, and really carefully I'm going to twist off the cap, and all of a sudden, oh, there's glitter. Who doesn't love glitter? So about half of it, so go really slow and easy, little sprinkles. And then I'm going to look to see when I'm about halfway there. almost nice and easy. And again, if you need some help, you can ask an adult. You can ask a buddy next to you to help you. I would ask my dog. I have a basset hound named Sterling, but he would make a mess in the glitter. He's not very helpful. So I'm going to put the lid back on the glitter. And then you've got some cool glitter for another project. All right, so now very carefully I'm going to roll the baggie back up. Takes a little bit of help. And then I'm going to pull it nice and tight because I want to make sure that all the air is out. So make sure whatever you do that you don't go and smash it to get the air out, because then you're going to get glue everywhere and that's not a lot of fun to clean up. So you just want to press the air out and then make sure it snaps and closes, and you hear a little pop when it closes. And then if you push it down, you can mix all that glitter and glue and it starts to move around inside of the baggie. So you can mix that in the bag. So you want to be really careful that you don't pick it up and start wringing it, because we don't want to rip the baggie. We're just kind of moving that around on the inside. And those colors and this chunky glitter is amazing. So when you make this, if you ever want to make another one at home, again, it's that clear Elmer's glue, and I used a really chunky glitter. They have like a fine glitter powder that you can use, but the dust gets everywhere. It's super messy, and it doesn't pick up all the light. Like this, you can see all the colors. It kind of looks like a galaxy. All right, step 2. So step 1, we made our baggie full of glitter. Okay, step 2, we're gonna attach this to our journal. So your journals are gonna come in all different colors. These are 5 by 5, so 5.5 inches wide, 8.5 inches high. So we're gonna put this baggie and attach it onto our journal. And then we're gonna be designing a decorative page to go right on top of it. So you'll be able to see the glitter in the back, and when you push it around, you'll be able to see the color of the journal in the background. So we're going to decide where we want to put this on our journal. But keep in mind, you've got a cover page that's going to go over the top of it. So you can put it a little bit higher towards the top of your journal, or you can put it a little bit lower, or you can move it off to the corner just a little bit. But wherever you set this, make sure that you don't go all the way up in the corner with the baggie, or there won't be enough room for this little plate to go over on the top of it, and it'll be hanging off the back. So my suggestion is just put it right in the center of your book, so we know that this heart-shaped piece is going to fit right over the top of it. So once you know where you want it, you're going to flip it over, and very carefully you're going to peel off the 2 white stickers. And those come off pretty easy. I'm going to set those up with the rest of my garbage, and then I'm going to press it down onto my book. So once this tape is down on your book, it's not going to come off. So make sure you get it right where you want it the first time. Make sure that zipper seal is closed. And that's going to stay on there. That's not going anywhere. Don't worry about the sides, because that's all going to be enclosed by this in just a little bit. So once you have it on there, make sure that it's right where you want it to be. Try not to peel it off, because it's going to rip the paper on your journal. All right, so that was so satisfying. Let's decorate our hearts next. All right, so now you get to be a creative designer. You've got the color of your journal and the color of your glitter. So next we get to design our heart tile that's going to fit right on the top of that. So I've got a couple samples that I did ahead of time. This is one my daughter did. She did something very simple. She took the heart and colored the inside with a crayon, all red, and then with a marker traced the outside and the inside of the heart with a red marker. So that's what that would look like over the top of it. Really cool design idea, super simple and easy to do. Then she got a little bit more creative and she decided to do a rainbow. So what she did is she took a black marker and she separated lines like a zebra, like stripes on a zebra, and then took each separate section and colored it with a marker, almost like a rainbow, and I think that looks really gorgeous. And that design would look good on any color book. Right. For those of you that want something a little bit more challenging, I did more of a modern design. With my pencil, I made long lines down the shape of the heart, and then I drew little tiny bubbles. And with the bubbles, I colored those in marker, and then I shaded the background with a gold colored pencil. And I thought that was kind of fun, something a little bit more modern. And then something totally outrageous. I was looking at Picasso and how his artwork was called Cubanism and how he did everything with lines. And I started thinking about cubes and squares. And I decided to make a bunch of squares with highlight markers and then color the background in black. And I came up with a design that looked like this. So this one took quite a long time, but if you're up for a challenge, you can try either circles or squares and then coloring the background in a dark color. I think if we look from easiest to hardest, doing something like this was pretty simple to do. Doing this was really hard, and I don't even know if I would ever do this one again, but it's just a cool design idea. So I'm going to leave these out here so you can kind of see those. And then today, as we work together, I'm going to design a brand new heart. So you can pause the video, and when I'm done, you can start the video again, or when you finish, you can start the video and we can get caught up when it's time to put our heart tile on our journal. So I will see you in just a little bit. Have fun designing, guys. Now that my heart tile is all done being designed, I'm ready to attach it to my journal. So I'm going to bring my journal forward. I still love how this looks right here. So I'm going to very carefully practice where I'm going to put this piece. When I attach this to my journal, I want to be really careful that I make sure that this Ziploc part goes right behind the arches to my heart, so that when I stick my heart, that Ziploc piece isn't showing and the bottom of the bag isn't showing. So the heart tile fits right on top of the bottom part of the bag. It covers up the sides of the bag and that Ziploc stripe on the back. So it completely covers that bag for you. So what I'm going to do, there's a couple different ways you can do this. You can take off the sticker to the very bottom of the heart tile and place that down first. And then if you feel confident, you can peel off the rest of the stickers and then press those down. Or you can take off all of the stickers. I'm going to peel off all the backs to the stickers and then place that heart tile on top. So I'm going to set the garbage up with the other garbage that I have. It's really very sticky. So I'm going to hover over it, make sure that everything's covered up. So I'm not going to go too fast. I'm not just going to shove it on there really fast. I'm going to take a good look, make sure everything is covered up. I'm going to press down the bottom. I'm going to press down the sides. And then I'm going to press down the top. Oh wow, that looks really great. So now everything's sealed inside. Really nice, and that bag is not going anywhere. So now when I push on it, it's nice and full. All of that glue has come to the center of the heart, and the heart is nice and full. And when I move it around, I can see the background color to the journal. So this is really fun to do, and you can cut out different shapes at home. And then I just use double-sided sticky tape, so these are really easy to do if you ever want to try to make one at home. I gave you some extra stickers too. These are a fun way to decorate your journal. So you can use the stickers on your journal. You can use them in your tiles that you created, or you can use them on the front cover of your journal. I also like to use these on the inside pages. To write different messages. So I wrote, "Be kind." I also gave some extra stickers. They came in all different varieties. These are really great for the top of your journal too, or you can use them inside of your journal pages. So this little guy is really cute right here. So every time I open up my book, I'm going to put him right there so I can see him. So I'm going to use my journal to keep track of every time I want to remember something wonderful that somebody did for me. So this is going to be my Be Kind journal. So on my first page, I'm going to put a heart right here because I had something amazing happen this morning. Today is Saturday, and I want to remember today that my daughter did something amazing for me. So my daughter woke me up this morning and she made me coffee. So I'm going to write down in my journal that Sophie made me coffee. And it was wonderful that she thought about me this morning and brought me coffee in bed. And sometimes if I don't even know how to write the sentences or spell the words, sometimes I will just draw a picture to help remind me that somebody did something wonderful for me. So I hope that you enjoy these journals as much as I enjoyed making these with you, and I hope that you have a wonderful day.